he... Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
These two teams in that earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Eagles have recovered. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out, for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Looking to throw. Coleman. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story.
They'll run on 1st down. And he coughed it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Throwing on 1st down. Coleman. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
He finds a man on the crossing route.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
8 yards.
To throw on second down. Coleman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff up the middle. Kidd. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hammond. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. .153 remaining in this first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Coleman got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Coleman. Touchdown! A great effort there. 27 yards as they have taken the lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there. And
executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Now here's a throw that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the side.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hammond. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he...
On 1st down, Coleman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
A final shot before break. Coleman, he's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So,
well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back, Charles.
Okay, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second down now, Kidd. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Coleman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Off play action. Coleman. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the... Brings up 2nd. Looking to throw. Coleman. This one caught by Lee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his second. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A beautiful fake. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I would say that's what you call a whole lot for a little, huh?
When you bust that move out of the bag, you hope for more than 4 yards, but hey, 4 is what he got. On 3rd down, Kidd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
On 2nd down, it's Hammond, and he gets it down to the 32. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. He wanted that end zone, powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's the fullback
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Coleman. He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. To throw on 2nd down, Coleman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Back to throw. Coleman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Coleman.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Coleman. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Cut. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 9 now. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. And this one goes incomplete. First misfire after 6 straight completions. And it leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and 4. And his pass incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. On fourth down, Coleman. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.